My name's Chris, welcome to the channel. This is the first of a new series that I'm starting, which is Breaking Par, where I'm going to play 9 holes. My goal is to either shoot even par or better. So I'm going to be uploading videos regularly over the next 2 to 3 months as I quest to break that par barrier on 9 holes before obviously making it into a bit of a longer series and having a break 70 or break 75 where I'll be playing 18 holes as well. This is the back nine here at Wycombe Heights. I came after work. Evening rounds are an absolute godsend in the summer months. Now coming onto this par 3, which is the 11th, it's about 150 yards up the hill. Pin is tucked back left behind a bunker, so I was just trying to hit the centre of the green, pin high, which is exactly what I managed to do. So executed on shot 1 of the hole, but unfortunately, although I hit a good putt for pace, it's just again outside of that scoring range. Really need to be getting birdie opportunities inside of 10 foot to give me a chance of shooting a low round or keeping myself in it. This is the 12th, par 4, just under 300 yards. Hit a 5-iron for position. Unfortunately hit it quite a bit right into some really tufty lie. So I was trying to get up and down for a par and caught this chip a few grooves low, and then I was scrambling, really fighting to get into for a par, and just hit a really weak putt. Tidied it up for a bogey. So pretty frustrating. Moving on to the 13th, which is one of my favourite holes here at Wycombe Heights. It's about 330 yards up the hill. If you absolutely pipe one, then you can get yourself close. Thankfully I hit one of my best drives of the day. Give myself about 25-30 feet. Chip, nothing too complicated. Hit it pretty much exactly how I wanted to, just a touch right. Green was banking quite hard from right to left, so I just kicked on. But another birdie putt, again, just outside the 10 foot, and the pace wasn't right. But feels like I'm rolling the putter really well at the moment, especially on good greens. Just need to get pace and line a little bit closer on those attempts. This was a long par 4.
Wow. That's an interesting shot. Weird, because I just had a feeling I was going to fuck it up. That's like 100-yard slice.
Unfortunately, this started right and it was going right the entire time. Path was in to out, face was open, and the wind was left to right. So this ended up pretty much on the previous tee box. Found the ball fine. Had about 175 in. Just tried to knock one up there. Unfortunately, second chip was not good enough. So already seeing a theme. Chipping needs some improvement. Hit a really good putt there. Just again, not quite enough pace, but from 30 foot, it was a good effort. 340, par 4. Absolutely ripped one. This was just riding the wind nicely, so
It's my Sunday fucking best, mate.
I was pretty pleased. So yeah, just on the right hand side of the green, almost went through into the bushes behind the back of the green, but pin was tucked back left, giving me a good chance to chip one onto the green and have it chasing down there. And finally I have a birdie putt inside a 10 foot, so really these are the chances that I need to be capitalising on, especially after dropping 2 shots so far, couple of bogeys. Managed to get one back, which was really ideal. This is a short par 4. It was like 300 yards, but it was quite into wind. Wasn't a driver hole or even a 3-wood hole, so I just wanted to punch a 5-iron out down there, give myself a short wedge in my hands. Which is exactly what I did, but unfortunately, first proper thin of the video, and it pitched on the back of the green and hopped over the back. So really giving me a chance to get up and down, but my short game let me down. Pitched it about 20 foot too far, didn't take into consideration the slope of the green, so it was never going to stop. And then the putt was average at best, but cleaned up for a bogey, so we're back to 2 over. We've got 3 to play, so par 3, 175, downhill but straight into wind. Hit an 8-iron. Hit the tree just above me on the right hand side and drop down, so just chip in to try and give myself a putt. Just started this a touch too left and gave it a little bit too much pace, giving myself about 15 foot, snapping right to left, absolutely buzzing. Finally dropped a putt outside of 10 foot. 17th is a par 5, it's all uphill, it's about 500 yards, but plays about 550. Hit a great drive, just left myself a little bit on the right hand side in the long stuff, and then chunked my 5-iron. And it was lucky I found the ball, got good contact on it for the third shot, which landed me just on the right hand side of the green, but a really long putt, maybe 50 or 60 feet. And just never gave it enough pace.
Fighting for par now.
But yeah, again, another par save putt, about 10 foot. Really need to be inside of 8 foot to be rolling the rock. But read it well, just a touch underpaced. But this is the 18th. It's very much a feature hole. Beautiful when the sun's going down, so highly recommended. It's about 330, 340, but into winds. Was never going to hit driver. Hit a 3-wood. Give me between sort of 50 and 80.
Probably as good as I could. Don't know whether it's going to go 340 with a 3-wood though.
And yeah, left me I think 75 yards. So
Perfect for distance.
yeah, definitely didn't go very far considering how downhill it was. Wind just kind of stalled it, made it spun up a little bit. But this is where you got to be hitting the ball sort of inside 10 feet. But you know, distance was perfect, direction not. Again, birdie putt. So we've had a few birdie putts, which is exactly what I was trying to achieve. We're currently 3 over. So you know, a little bit outside of our target, and just overread it, touched too much pace, and that's the video over. Gonna be playing a really nice course this weekend, so yeah, hopefully gonna be doing some more filming, get closer to that break par goal. Obviously that's gonna be the grind over the next few months, so yeah, watch along and see if we can get it.